Hi guys, welcome. Welcome back to the channel. I pray you can hear me clearly. And yeah, how have you been? I pray the Lord is keeping you. I'm just a quick word. And if you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Thelma, and you are welcome. We'll welcome you. And yeah, let me jump right in, guys, without wasting much of your time. And I pray this word will bless someone. And as always, please taste the Spirit and take this word back to the Lord. And yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. So this word came by a couple of days ago, and the Lord hasn't told me to release it, and He's telling me to release it now. And He told me it's not just for me, but for a few people, maybe one, I don't know. But He told me to share it. So obviously, if He says to share it, it's all for a few people. I don't know. So this word came by like there's something that the Lord asked me to do. He commanded me to do it. So the current situation that I'm in, like I was just giving excuses, like my current situation doesn't allow me to do. It seems as if my current situation doesn't allow me to do what the Lord has asked me to do. So as I was seeking the Lord on it, and the Lord has just been dealing with me on that, and as I was seeking clarity, today He said, "What's in your hand?" Because He had asked me to do something, and I was just kind of like going back and forth with it, and I just wanted to know what's the next step. So He said, "What's in your hand?" And I was confused. I was like, "What's in my hand?" And He started downloading stuff to me and concerning my own situation. But He said I must share this with someone, with you guys. So it took me to Exodus 4. Like, this is when He was talking to Moses, when He had called Moses to go and rescue the Israelites. So then Moses answered the Lord. This is Exodus 4, verse 1 to 3. Sorry if you see me looking down, I'm reading from my notes. So it says, "Then Moses answered the Lord, but suppose the Israelites do not believe me and will not listen to what I say. What shall I do if they say that you did not appear to me?" So the Lord asked him, "What are you holding?" In other versions, it says, "What's in your hand? What are you holding in your hand?" And Moses answered, "A walking stick." Then the Lord said, "Throw it on the ground." When Moses threw it down, it turned into a snake, and he ran away from it. We all know that this is when Moses was just giving excuses to the Lord, that what if the Israelites don't listen to him? What if they don't believe him that God has sent him? So this is kind of like my situation. And the Lord asked me, "What's in my hand?" And if I tell you that the Lord has been dealing with me on that, yeah. So for someone today is asking what's in your hand. I don't know, for someone, God may be asking what's in your hand because you asked God for a miracle or something. You ask God for provision, but the Lord is asking what's in your hand. Us as humans, sometimes we tend to disqualify ourselves. We tend to look down upon ourselves, and we we disqualify ourselves from receiving what the Lord has for us. because we don't feel worthy of the stuff that the Lord is telling us to do. So we give all these excuses. But the Lord is asking today, what's in your hand? He wants to use what's in your hand to perform that miracle. He wants to use that thing in your hand, that thing that you are disqualifying yourself because that thing you are using to disqualify yourself, that thing you are saying, I don't have enough. The Lord wants to use that to give you that provision. Maybe you ask for something, but the Lord is asking what's in your hand. Did I just make sense? I guess so. What's in your hand? And he also took me to 1 Kings 17. I have my Bible here. 1 Kings 17. Here we go. This is when the Lord sent Elijah to the widow in Zarephath, and the Lord commanded that lady to provide food for the prophet Elijah. And I'm starting from verse 12. And then the woman answered, she answered, by the living Lord your God, I swear that I don't have any bread. All I have is a handful of flour in a bowl and a bit of olive oil in a jar. I came here to gather some firewood to take back home and prepare what little I have for my son and me. That will be our last meal, and then we will starve to death. Don't worry, Elijah said to her. Go on and prepare your meal, but first make a small loaf from what you have and bring it to me, and then prepare the rest for you and your son. For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says: the bowl will not run out of flour, or the jar run out of oil before the day that I, the Lord, send rain. So the Lord is saying, what is in your hand? This woman gave what was in her hand, and she did not run out of food to eat because she gave what was in her hand. So the Lord is asking someone today, what's in your hand? The Lord wants to use what's in your hand. So I don't know. Take it back to the Lord. Take it back to Him and ask, what's in your hand? He will show you. And also he took me to this story of when Jesus fed the 5,000. They only had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, but they all ate, and there was some left over. They gave what was in their hand, and Jesus performed a miracle. So the Lord is asking someone today, what's in your hand? Don't disqualify yourself just because you think you don't have enough or you don't have enough resources. The Lord is saying, what's in your hand? Take it to Him. Use what's in your hand. So I pray this word made sense, and I pray it blesses someone. The Lord is asking you today, what's in your hand? He wants to use that which is in your hand to perform that miracle, to give you that provision. I don't know what it is, but He's asking what's in your hand. So I'll be back soon, guys. I have another word that is still being cooked. So I'll be back soon, and thank you so much, guys, for listening. I appreciate you, and I love you so much. And God bless you. See you soon.